Hello, everyone. It's Kevin Turner, Tournament Director for Chains on Links 11. It's hard to believe we can say 11 years. Glad this has turned into such a big and loved event. It's definitely a labor of love we do for the sport. So it's very appreciated to know that it's appreciated and enjoyed by everybody. So we'll jump right into it. It's been a long day. You can see the cart wind-blown hair and the rosy cheeks from the wind burn. So I still have some stuff to do, wrap up tonight. I'll try to make it short and sweet for both you and myself. All right. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to Danya Turner, my lovely co-TD, who's actually downstairs making that trail mix right now. We spent pretty much most of yesterday afternoon wrapping up the trophies for everybody. So when you see Danya, tell her thank you for the trail mix and thank you for the trophies. And thank you for all the support, babe. Couldn't do it without you. I also want to say thank you to Knoxville Disc Golf Association for letting me borrow the baskets. That makes it much easier for me than it used to be in the past. Getting additional 18 portable baskets is no easy feat, so thank you, Knoxville Disc Golf Association. Last but definitely not least, a huge thank you to the volunteers that show up early and stay late to help set up and take down the courses. Doing a tournament with 2 temporary courses is pretty insane. It's a ton of work, and y'all make it a lot easier for me. So much appreciated. I try to say it 1,000 times. I could say it 1,000 times more. Still wouldn't be enough. So thank you. Also, I want to say thank you to our sponsors. This has turned into a big event. Obviously, couldn't do it without our sponsors. We have our title sponsor, Dynamic Disc, platinum sponsors, giving some extra items in your player's pack. We have a Chick-fil-A and Gravity Disc Golf. The gold sponsors supporting the cash CTPs for the pros. We have Benjamin Cabine, Brian Sells, John Zimmerer, and Sad Dog Discs. Also, thank you to our silver CTP sponsors, giving some of the shared CTP prizes a little extra something. I want to say thank you to Backyard Sales LLC, Braden Doctor, Brett King, Horizon Graphics LLC, Martin Young, Massengill Laser and Woodworks, Philip Collier II, Philip Perry, and Shady Grove Disc Golf Crew. So thank you. Also, we are very fortunate to have all 36 holes have bronze hole sponsorships. Um, I try to make a very good effort to make sure to put all these sponsor signs on the T signs that everybody walks past, regardless of which division you're in. So please take a look at those sponsor signs. You can also see them in the caddy book. Support their business. And if you see them out on the course, just give them a good old high five. So thank you to our bronze hole sponsors. It's amazing to get all 36 again this year. All right, tee times were posted yesterday afternoon. That being said, please be sure to check again Friday night and again Saturday morning, just in case if there's any little minor shifts for drops. I did have a few drops today. Nothing major changed except for one person, and I did call and notify them. So if it's nothing major, just check and see if it's something for whatever reason. If it's a more than like 30-minute change, I will reach out to you just to let you know. All right. So tomorrow, Friday, practice and early check-in day. We will be doing early check-in from 10:30 to 6 p.m. sharp. We start packing up just a few minutes before 6, so if you're come rolling in late, just be prepared that we will be closing up shop. Early check-in is right across the parking lot. There's a big tree cluster. I'll have some feather flags out there as well. Can't miss us. Pros also, please come by. If you come up tomorrow, please let me know that you're here. We do at least have a bag of trail mix for you. Let's see what else. Also, both courses will be open from 10:30 to 6 for practicing. Gravity Disc Golf will be doing a flex start on the rock course. So if you're just coming up to practice, check out for the first time, Enjoy the beautiful weather. I suggest going over to the lake course. It might be a little less busy. Okay. Um, Cart rentals on Friday. The pro shop is in charge of all the cart rentals. Please don't come to me asking about them or how long if there's a wait. That is totally on the pro shop. They're just doing it on Friday. There's no cart rentals on Saturday or Sunday. All that information is on Disc Golf Scene. Reminder, new PDGA rules that all players will be keeping score this year. So we are definitely doing live scoring. That is a preferred way to go. Please be sure to charge your phones fr Friday night and Saturday so you're ready to go over the weekend. We do have paper scorecards available if needed. Ideally, like I said, live scoring is the way to go. Makes it easier for everybody involved. Um, I will have the live scoring access code there at tournament headquarters, and we'll give it to you right before you guys tee off. But just in case, the password, excuse me, the access code is chains2024. Again, you don't have to write it down, I'll have that for you. But if you have a good memory, it's chains2024. Saturday, once the actual tournament starts, like I mentioned in the emails, the bouldering event has been a little tricky for us this year. It was off. I redesigned some holes, changed the caddy book, changed all the T signs, and then they changed it to a charity event, which got kind of bigger and bigger. So they came back and said, hey, the holes that you're adding need to be changed. So I had to change it literally yesterday. So that was the delay in the caddy book. So long story short, we made it work. I feel like it's a pretty good, solid layout. All the considering the changes. The bouldering people will not be as busy as they have been, or won't be as busy as they have been this year. Still, there's going to be a lot of boulders there. Please, please, please carpool if at all possible. It literally took me almost 2 hours to do the tee times to try and match everybody up and make carpooling available for everybody. So please do it, even if I didn't get you as close as you'd like. Try to make it as best as possible for everybody involved. So carpool, carpool, carpool. Plus, it's great for the environment. All right. I also suggest getting there about 45 minutes before your tee time. That way, you make sure you get parking. You have time to come get your players pack, etc., and you're not having to stress or anything. If you didn't come, check in Friday to get your players pack and/or trail mix. If you're a pro, please come in, a little early, get your players pack. That way you can run it back to the car and then come back up before your tee time. Now, this is kind of tricky to explain, but I think everybody kind of understands it. So even if you've checked in, got your players back or your trail mix, I do need everybody to come back to tournament headquarters 10 minutes before your tee time. If you've been there before, I do tee times for both both pools, and one's the location that's send everybody out. So just come back to me, tournament headquarters, 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes before your tee time. We'll do a quick roll call, make sure everybody's there, make sure we have full cars. I'll send everybody out. Everybody will be happy, and Kevin won't be stressing out in case anybody's missing. That being said, also, as you can see in the caddy book, I moved the practice area. We're going to have some nets and some practice baskets. I will not be able to yell and call for people. It's on the other side of the parking lot. So please, please, please be mindful of the time if you're ever in the practice area warming up. Be sure to be back there 10 or 15 minutes before your tee time. Again, saves me some stress and anxiety. So happy Kevin, means happy for everybody else. So thank you. And that goes for both rounds, Saturday and Sunday. Back to tournament headquarters. Check in, make sure we're there. I'll do a quick little blah, 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 and send everybody out. All right, Sunday, the bouldering event will not be going on Sunday, but parking is still a little limited, so still carpool on Sunday. Again, it's good for the environment. I'm not going to go over tee pads, pars, distances, all that stuff because it is in the caddy book. It's on Disc Golf Scene and also on live scoring. Same thing for out of bounds. It's all standard OBs, OB rules. There's no 2 meter rule. All ball golf greens are OB. We string the ones that come immediately into play. But if you really shank something and go like 2 fairways over and not even close, and you land on some random green, that's still out of bounds. So, um, if there is any kind of discrepancy or last minute change, which I do not foresee happening, if there's any, oh shoot, what's the word I'm trying to think of? If something doesn't match up, the PDJ live scoring out of bounds rules overrules everything. So, like I said, don't see any of that happening, but just in case. Pace of play is very important. Please be ready to throw when it's your turn. If it's a long par four and your group can't reach them and everybody says we're good, go ahead and throw. It just speeds everything up, makes everybody happier. Ace pots, everyone is entered into the ace pot. It is $520. So if somebody does hit one or multiples have been hit, that will be sent via PayPal. If there are no ace pots, or excuse me, no aces hit, obviously we can't do a throw off with 2 different courses and tee times, so that will be determined by a CTP for each pool. A pool is rock hole 13. B pool is lake hole 4. Again, that's on the tee side. So yeah, we'll use that in case there are no aces. CTPs. Everyone's entered in CTPs. They're all free. As always, each division will have its own CTP. With the exception FA40 and FA60, they only had divisions of 1, so I didn't want them left out, so I combined that, and I did send you two an email about that. So, but every division has 1 CTP for their division. Be sure to look on the T signs, it's also in the caddy book and on Disc Golf Scene, just like everything else. So pay attention to that information. And there are several that are for pools, divisions, lefties, etc. All kinds of fun things. So just be sure to look. I double checked. They're all on the T signs and the caddy book. Payouts. Pros, I will be sending PayPal. Probably Monday, but sometimes I'm motivated and send it late Sunday night. I think I had 1 or 2 people ask for checks. I'll reach out to you if you do get cash on that. For the AMs, do kind of pride myself and our helpers as far as like once your division's finished. Sometimes before you even get back to tournament headquarters, we already have your vouchers ready. So AMs, if you get payouts or if you think you're going to get payouts, stick around. We do that as quick as possible, and we will start calling that out. We'll give you a voucher. That voucher needs to be picked up and used on the same day. If you email me 2 weeks later and say, hey, I had to leave early, I'll just say sorry. So stick around. Like I said, you won't stay long. We'll call you out, give you a voucher. And we're happy to have Gravity Disc Golf and Russell Disc Golf doing our payouts. They will be on site. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, and also, like I mentioned earlier, we do trophies again this year for first place. So that's pros and AMs. If you did happen to win your division, especially for pros and you don't have to stick around for PayPal, please do at least stick around so we can give you your trophy and give you a high five. In the event there's a playoff for first place in the division, we're going to use rock hole 10 through 15 and repeat if needed. That helps us get packed up a little bit before it gets late and dark and cold. We will have an official and possibly another volunteer to help you to hop on a cart to take you out to rock hole 10, get you started, and there. So if there is a playoff, that's what we're doing. All right. I know I kind of went through it pretty quick. Like I said, I've still got some stuff to do tonight. I don't want to waste a lot of your time. If you have any questions, please look on Disc Golf Scene, check the caddy book, or look at the emails that I've sent. And look forward to seeing everybody this weekend. Thanks.